roads with you. Whether it's me and you again in May, hell, let's bring Matthew Justice in too. I loved you, man, but it's all out the fucking window.
It's time to buy the ticket and take the ride.
Hard to imagine, but it is absolutely 100% true that the Southern Psycho was once one of the most popular wrestlers in Wrestling Revolver.
I thought SGC second year crew would ride together forever. But as we saw from the video before this match, those days are done. Mance Warner turned his back on his friends, on his brother.
The Southern Psycho showing his true self here tonight, flipping off children in the crowd only as Mance can do.
You don't know what those kids did to Mance Warner. Maybe they deserved it.
I don't know, when you go around touting yourself as the Southern Psycho, I don't really have much faith in you. It was at the Elimination Games where SGC's explosion began when Mance Warner turned his back on this man, the one called Manders. And you know he is looking to yet again get his hands on the Southern Psycho.
It looked like the end for Red. It looked like Manders was going to clinch victory in Elimination Games for SGC, but Mance Warner had very different ideas. Oh, Mance Warner!
Oh! From
Right
behind!
after Manders. I mean, Justice isn't even out here yet.
Mance Warner doesn't give a damn.
I mean, we've got our official Derek trying to keep.
But there's a third person in this match. And it's, well, Matthew Justice is kind of caught in the middle of all this. I'm pretty sure where his loyalties lie, and he's still repping SGC.
He doesn't want to see the second gear crew break up. He knows what their potential is. He knows they haven't even reached their potential when Mance Warner stabbed him in the back.
Did you just see that?
Wait a second. Yeah, Justice has the chair, and he's got...
Warner just handed it to him.
I might be completely wrong about this.
Oh!
Never mind.
Justice showing Manser just how he feels about him.
Homicidal chair throw there. Manders now getting into his face.
Absolutely blocking.
And you can see Justice right here trying to talk some sense into Manders, trying to keep this group together.
But he knows what they can do together.
Whoa.
He doesn't want to see them break up.
I mean, Justice in a very awkward position here, trying to play peacemaker between two men who absolutely hate one another.
It looks like Manders and Matt Justice will continue to work together here. But again, Justice again continues to talk to Manders, and you're right, Pork. I think is trying to get him to at least move on from this.
It's like Warner was trying to get out of here, but they stopped him. He was trying to beat this brainwave that Mance Warner's had as of late out of him.
But Veda, to your earlier point, how does one move on? To be stabbed in the back by someone you love, someone you call a brother.
Well, Manders seems determined to end things for Mance Warner, and then maybe he can move on. Matthew Justice joining in now.
Matthew Justice just asked for a beer from the front row. Yes, he did.
I think it was some sort of alcoholic water.
Justice putting the boots to old Manser.
And then Manders is coming right behind, choking Mance Warner.
And we knew it would come to this. Just a little earlier than I may have expected, the doors have come out. And it's Matthew Justice who's the first to use a door as a weapon.
Again, this is not an unfamiliar sight in matches involving the second gear crew, but generally not against each other.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen them go to war so many times, but it's always been side by side. I mean, they even teamed up with Mox to take on the Rascals and RSD not too long ago.
They know each other's playbooks in and out. That is what happens when you ride up and down these highways together, the way the second gear crew did. That's why you see they are absolutely brutalizing Mance Warner now.
I mean, we're singing a lot of their praises, but just think about this. The SGC defeated Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, and Eric Young at Redacted Forever. 3 TNA legends, and SGC bested them.
And that wasn't enough for Mance Warner to think, yeah, I'm going to stay with my crew. Instead, he betrayed his family because Mance Warner says he doesn't need family, he doesn't need fans.
Doesn't need friends, he doesn't need anyone but himself.
Now Manser deposited back inside the ring as more and more plunder fills the canvas.
Mance Warner looks out of it. The high energy from Matthew Justice and Manders absolutely putting the work to him here tonight.
I mean, it's basically a handicap match at this point.
Not wrong at all, boy. Oh, just throwing the door at Mance Warner now.
Nothing technical there. Just pure pain.
Justice setting up another door here in the corner.
Oh!
You can hear that one outside the building. What a shock that trash can was.
I'd have been able to hear that one in Cincinnati, boy.
At least middle time.
We got doors set up, we got chairs and trash cans, lids in the ring.
And yet still, Mance Warner continues to try and just move around, trying not to stay stationary when this ass whooping is on him.
Oh, and now the indentation of his skull in that lid.
This has to be cathartic for Justice and one called Manders. Manders, maybe looking to end this.
Whoa!
Scoops up Matthew Justice.
Oh! What a train wreck there. Oh!
Oh, and when Manser got out of the way, the official is down, Matthew Justice is down, and Manders is down. It's Mance Warner standing tall. Look at this. Manser pulled the official, pushed the official in the way.
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier this evening, Veda. They know each other's playbooks inside and out. Mance Warner knew what was coming next. Knew to grab the official and throw the official into harm's way.
That just tells me Manser wants this more than the other two members of SGC. He's willing to do anything to get this victory.
Well, and Matthew Justice trying to fight back. Oh.
Opts to use the fist instead of the trash can lid.
And now Kendo stick in hand. Manser sets his sight on one called Manders.
Almost disintegrating that kendo stick there.
There is splintering wood flying through the air.
And the more it splinters, the more it's like being lashed in the back. Flogged, flayed by that kendo stick.
Here's a replay of the impact.
Meanwhile, on the live shot, Mance Warner drove yet another kendo stick shot down onto Manders. Oh my God.
Look at Manders. Manders not going down. Manders defiant.
That same energy we saw from these two when they faced one another in a grudge match. Wait a minute! Matthew Justice off the top! Taking both men down. Justice now charging in. Big boot sends Mance into the front row. Oh, sending Manders up and over to the floor. Does Justice.
Dumping both of his, I guess at this point you have to say former teammates out of the ring.
Yeah, we might watch the SGC completely explode tonight as he takes down Manders.
But who's lurking behind him?
I mean, there gets
maybe
to be
not lurking.
There gets to be a point where Matthew Justice, he's just tired of the infighting.
Sick of it all.
Oh my God, a guardrail? Just dropping it onto Mance Warner now, letting gravity do its thing.
And another guardrail. Now sliding that one inside the ring.
Too many options here for Justice.
Oh, come on.
Another guardrail.
Another. We're just filling the ring with plunder at this moment, and the official is still down.
We knew it was going to be a violent war when this match was announced. Matthew Justice is throwing that guardrail again onto Mance Warner. Over and over again. Oh no. Warner has, oh no. Oh! Looked like Warner was trying to crawl away, but Matthew Justice just driving that chair down.
Just relentless violence.
Flattering. Mance Warner.
All that frustration boiling over. Matthew Justice has been fuming about this for months now.
Looks like.
Oh!
The strength it takes to just hurl these metal guardrails too.
No easy feat. Matthew Justice makes it look smooth as butter, however. And now, constructing chaos is Matthew Justice.
Positioning the instruments of destruction just where he wants them.
Manser slowly starting to rise to his feet.
Mance almost begging, and then a slap. Oh my God!
Oh no!
That is so dangerous. Face first into the...
Oh, and through the chair goes Matthews Justice's skull.
I mean, I'd just like to take a moment to point out, if we were on the receiving end of that, just one of those, this would be over.
Oh, look at the replay of the impact.
Oh! These men take so much abuse. And Mance are there just throwing a trash can into the crowd.
And just keep in mind the history between Manders and Manser and Matthew Justice, again, like brothers, like family.
Family don't do this to one another.
Oh my God. Manders has him up.
Oh,
No, man slips out. Big right hand there. Mance Warner now grabbing the guardrail.
guardrail is positioned on the second row. Manser definitely has something in mind with that, but Mander's not going to let it happen. Instead, scooping up Manser and dropping him on that guardrail.
Oh my God.
Vicious attack there by Manders.
Oh!
Through the door goes Mance Warner.
The Southern Psycho has been put down.
2! Whoa! And that, I gotta imagine that would have been it. Here's the replay of the spear through the door. Manders not gonna let it happen. He wants to win this match.
I think you're right, Beta. That was
would've
nearly
been it.
it. But Manders says no.
Almost asking, is this what you want? Is Matthew Justice?
Now go shot for shot. Matthew Justice with the advantage.
I think Justice might be the only one who still has faith that there may be saving SGC.
Manders says, bring it on. Oh! The door.
I mean, Manders is one of the toughest human beings alive. Insanity!
Just tackling Matthew Justice through the door. Manders trying to get back in control, but no.
They're throwing everything they have at one another here, and they can't fold one another.
Oh,
There you see on the
Manders
replay.
going for the cover, maybe?
Yeah, 2.
No.
Oh,
Matthew Justice able to kick out, able to keep those aspirations of hopefully bringing SGC back together.
Thankfully, our official has recovered. He's worse for wear, but able to hopefully make it count. Oh, God.
Oh, big spear!
oh. Manders broken in half.
No. No, Manders keeps it going.
Somehow, some way.
We know the resilience of SGC. That's why.
Well, I mean,
That's why they run together. Why they fell in together. And we don't usually get to see them, just laying down a beating on each other. How could this possibly end?
I have no clue other than violently.
If it was Mance Warner's way, I swear it'd be somebody 6 feet deep. And the cover.
2.
No.
Ah! So,
Oh my God!
again, just grabbing whatever he can find. And now, Manser's got chairs. Now he's got something in mind here. A chair set up.
No.
He's building a little platform.
Parts of doors. Mancer's just stacking up the wreckage.
Scooping up Manders. Wait a second, Manders!
Oh!
Through the doors! 2! No!
Matthew Justice just suplexed that guardrail!
Again, that was a 3 count for sure. Watch the replay here. Those doors exploded under the body of Mance Warner.
I mean, Justice was the one who brought...
Oh!
Look at the way it bent. Oh my God.
On to the guardrail.
Justice brought a scaffold as his signature weapon to elimination games. He may have found a new one in the guardrail.
And the splash to one called Manders. Now what?
Whoa.
No.
Mance Warner.
The ref's hand was coming down. It was about to hit the canvas. Mance Warner.
No.
It took 3 strikes with that door to drop Matthew Justice. Oh my God.
Just hurling whatever they can get their hands on.
Oh, and Warner knocking down our official. Oh, wait a second. Looks like we've got...
Is that screwdriver?
Yes,
No.
it is.
Yeah. It's a screwdriver.
Daniel Spencer in to maybe try to
No.
save Derek. Oh, come on now. Our officials don't deserve this.
No.
Yeah, we gotta. This is it.
No.
Yeah, we're
No.
good.
No.
Right
No. Mance, no.
Yeah, you cannot do that
As if
to an
there
official.
wasn't enough violence in this matchup. Attacking the referee.
Our head official for the evening, Daniel Spencer, came out, put an end to this.
I mean, this seems like it was the only way it was gonna end.
Oh my God. We need to check on him right now. Get him to the back.
Thankfully, it looks like our officials are being escorted to the back where they can get some help. And all of security is in there trying to keep SGC apart from one another. Mance Warner, you gotta agree, just went too far.
Trying to get out of here.
He's not even going.
And look at the sadistic smile on Warner's face.
Mance's not even going back through the backstage area. He's headed out through the crowd.
He's loving it. Manders and Justice having to be held back.
In the audience here.
Well, no one's happy with the way this ended, except for maybe Mance Warner. Although, I think he would have been happier had he been able to scalp the official.
Wait a minute. Mance Warner just continuing to surf through this crowd. Wait, is Matthew Justice?
He's perched up on that tough turnbuckle.
He has eyes locked on Mance Warner. Telling Manson to get back in here.
I think perhaps making a hasty, discreet retreat might be the smartest thing Mance Warner's ever done here in Revolver.
He was hurt.
What? Matthew Justice just launched himself, and he's coming after old Mancer.
And Mancer skedaddled as quickly as he could.
Mance Warner crossed a line tonight. Matthew Justice wanted SGC to get back together, but now he himself is going after Mance Warner following the bell. I don't think there's any chance in hell now that SGC will ever ride again.
We're going to see where this one goes next month in Clive, Iowa. But there is still more to come, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking with